Planning is really important. All of us know this. God has given us our rational mind, and we spend so much time and effort, and rightly so, trying to be prudent and correct in the management of our lives. I love the old saying that goes like this: failing to prepare is preparing to fail. But what is it that we plan for? Obviously, we have to be attentive to the things that involve our work and our families, our health and our futures. But our readings today tell us the most obvious thing, that the most important thing for us to plan for is eternity. The parable in our gospel today is a stark one. We can assume the rich man has planned well, as he's successful and prudent in all that he has done. He has total financial security, something that certainly all of us desire. But what does the Lord say to him? Not congratulations, good job. He says, you fool, this night your life will be demanded of you, and the things you have prepared, to whom will they belong? Again, the preparation that the man has undertaken has been good, but the problem is he has only prepared for the accumulation of things. And isn't that an indictment of our entire culture that is so corrupted by a growing materialism and secularism that only looks at things, and how you and I can then so easily succumb to the temptation to be concerned and obsessed with so many things. Vanity of vanities. All things are vanity. These are also stark words from the ancient text in our first reading, the book of Ecclesiastes, but words that we need to hear. How much time and effort do we spend every day tending to the things of this world? And it's good, we have to do that. But how much time do we spend each day tending to the things of the world to come, of the things of eternity? For this is infinitely more important. St. Paul says it so clearly in our second reading. It's one of the recurring themes in his writings. Seek what is above. Think of what is above, not of what is of earth. And I would propose to you that that's the core of our spiritual life. Because of original sin, our understanding and our will has been wounded, and it is disordered. And so you and I can so easily fall into that trap and that habit of focusing on those things that will pass so quickly. It's why we need to spend time each day in prayer and increase the time that we spend in prayer. It's why we need the power of the grace of the sacraments and the wisdom of our faith so that we might be corrected in our understanding and in our focus. Do we have to earn a living and eat and sleep, provide for our families, engage in those activities and recreation that are ours? Of course we do. All of these things are good as we fulfill our human potential and we live out our love of family and of others. But if we lose sight of God at any moment during any of these activities, if we fail to always keep them, limited as they are by the ways of this dimensions of this world, within the context of God's call in our lives and our eternal destiny, then all activities will lose their value and in fact become dangerous and destructive to our spiritual well-being. And so today's readings speak to us of the most basic things that all of us do when we plan and we prepare. They remind us of the obvious truth that all things of this world are fleeting and they will soon pass. And they give to us priceless wisdom that is meant to guide us, that all the things of this world, limited only to this world, are indeed meaningless vanity. But all things in the context of eternity take on infinite meaning and value when they connect us to God, to his call in our life, to the gifts of his love and his peace. So let us follow more closely that advice of St. Paul to seek what is above, to think what is above, not of what is of earth, so that when that last day comes for each of us, we will not hear our Lord say to us, "You fool," but rather, "Welcome, good and faithful servant," to that ultimate success and achievement for which all of us hopefully will have prepared and planned well. The ultimate goal and success meant for all of us in the never-ending glory of heaven.